Today, I have a very, very exciting announcement. Introducing Husband Material Ministries. Have you ever thought to yourself, wow, God is doing something amazing at Husband Material. I wish I could give back to it. I wish I could support this work and this movement. Or maybe you've thought to yourself, well, it would be really nice if I could donate to Husband Material just like I donate to missionaries or to my local church. Well, now you can. Husband Material Ministries is a new Colorado nonprofit corporation that is able to accept tax deductible donations starting today. We are building a team of monthly supporters who want to see Husband Material grow so we can change brains, heal hearts, and save relationships for years and maybe even decades to come. The place to start is at husbandmaterial.com/give. And when you give to Husband Material Ministries, you are making it possible for us to continue offering amazing resources for free, including our free weekly teachings, our free private community, our free online conferences, the low-cost program Husband Material Academy, and our retreats and whatever else we dream up in the future or whatever else God leads us to do. Let me go through each of these areas so that you can understand the impact your monthly recurring gifts could make. Let's start with our free weekly teachings. The Husband Material podcast has been running for almost 5 years, and it has had over 680,000 total downloads. The Husband Material YouTube channel has all the same episodes and has received 652,000 total downloads for a combined total of 1,332,000 times people have accessed this content. Just last week, a new community member named Matthew reached out to me and said, Drew, I have struggled for years with the relentless binge purge cycle of pornography and self-hatred. But since discovering Husband Material and the podcast, which I have been listening to every day from the beginning, I have felt and experienced more literal freedom and breakthrough than I have in years. Praise God. And there are so many stories like that. Husband Material is not just about listening to content, it's also about connecting, which is why we offer the Husband Material community, which so far has served over 5,000 Christian men. We are redeeming technology. In fact, the same devices where so many of us have watched pornography are being transformed into tools for healing and transformation through the Husband Material community. It's like social media, but for sexual recovery. Through this platform, we are replacing addiction with connection. Carlo recently said, don't let anyone tell you that an online community can't bring deep friendships, healing, belonging, and hope. The Husband Material community is a critical part of my healing process and in the lives of the men I'm connected to. In our digital saturated world, Husband Material is an oasis of real human beings and real human relationships. Let's go. The Husband Material community is kind of like a lobby where you can show up, begin to meet people, and then often guys become lifelong friends. It's amazing for me to see so many of you connecting with each other and knowing that you met in the Husband Material community. While that platform is really powerful and awesome, it's also not the same as a real-time experience, which is why we also offer our online conferences for free every 6 months. The Porn Free Man Conference brings in some of the top Christian experts in the world, all for free. And our conference this next year for 2025 is coming up on January 10th and 11th. Some of you guys have said, wow, what a lineup. We have really great speakers this year. And part of the reason for that is because we are now paying our speakers and counting on that being made possible by Husband Material Ministries and support from guys like you. I am so excited that we are able to bring in some of the top experts in healing and freedom from porn. This year we've got Nick Stumbo, Matt Wenger, Adam Young, Jenna Remersma, and myself, who will all be live helping guys like you get to the next level of outgrowing porn for 2025. So far, the Porn Free Man has hosted over 1,000 men each year from 36 countries. I am so passionate about this. Porn is not just a problem in countries where people have lots of resources and support in communities. No, it's a problem all over the world. And where men are not able to afford the kind of help that they really need, the porn-free man is incredible. And I can't do that on my own. We all need to come together to make a world where freedom from porn is possible for everyone. And the porn-free man is just one powerful way that we're doing that. 2 years ago, a man named Abe attended the porn-free man, and this is what he said. It has been incredibly beneficial and healing. I got more out of this webinar than a year of counseling, group work, and intensives. And it was all free. I mean, like, don't you want to be a part of that? Like, we are changing the landscape. Now, not everything we do is free, and Husband Material Academy, our main program, is $59 per month, which is pretty incredible for less than $2 per day. I've researched similar programs that offer an all-in-one solution of a course and coaching program and small groups, and you know how much they cost? $2,500 US. I recently had one of our community members come up to me and say, I joined one of those programs and now I'm regretting it because it wasn't as deep as what I'm finding at Husband Material. It wasn't as robust. Guys, if you were going to join one of those programs for $2,500, you would have to be an HMA for 3.5 years to get to paying that much. But $59 per month is actually still out of reach for some men, especially younger guys or international men who live in a country where the currency exchange rate makes it impossible for them to get high quality help. HMA is a godsend. Through Husband Material Ministries, we can give those guys scholarships. We can make it more possible for more men to be able to attend the academy and our in-person retreats. My dream is that one day, deep healing and lasting freedom from porn will no longer be the exception, but the norm. To create that world, we need your help. Starting a nonprofit is not cheap. If you want to be a part of this movement, go to husbandmaterial.com/give and help me launch Husband Material Ministries. Let's dream big about what God can do. I imagine meeting up with some of you guys in person years from now, looking back at 2024 and saying, wow, look at what God has done. Wouldn't it be awesome to look back and say, I was there at the beginning. I was there when they were launching Husband Material Ministries. I would love to have you join me on this great adventure. And I promise that no matter what happens, as long as I have a voice to share, I will always remind you that you are God's beloved Son, and in you, He is well pleased.